Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello.
Hey guys, how?
I like it. It makes me look very angelic, very nice. Like come into the light, see what delight.
Sure about that?
You'll leave like a nut job when I finish with you. They got a photo of me earlier. I was sitting on the stool with this one, and they got a photo of me earlier, and I was like this. And I went, that can go because I don't look very nice. So they got another picture, and I'm like, gently in the background, because if I smile, my chins don't show.
This is clickbait. That's not Richard Vobes. Oh, there we go. Now this system automatically kicks in.
Can you see how untidy our background is?
Untidy.
Untidy. Did I say tidy?
Untidy.
Oh, it's untidy. Oh, anyway, how's everybody? Yes, I will be telling clickbait. Tell you about Richard Vobes in a minute.
Auntie
I keep
Ange
calling
Litton.
him Vibes, but it's not as Vobes. I did, and he's really nice.
Hey, you know what you should do? See if he wants to come on sometime.
I was going to actually email him. I did tell him about our podcast, but I'll wait till that is out the way. He was top naked a minute ago. Poor lady,
It's
have
too
just
hot.
seen it.
It's too hot today.
And he goes, "Oh, I need my shirt on." I went, "Why? I can't go live with me not wearing a
I
top."
know you guys
I went,
see me topless.
Let everyone see your man boobs.
No, what they need to do is get me to 500 subscribers, and then they'll be topless. Yeah, does that sound good?
You be topless.
Yeah, topless
We
podcast.
soon meet that way over if they said me. We'd be like, ding, 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 ding.
500 subs. Topless podcast.
10 million and I might do it. He will sell me down the river if I want to get more views.
2,500, and then you get Auntie Ange.
No, that's nothing. Not when Russell Brandon or them have 6 million. I want at least 10. 10
So
before,
finally getting
10
the
before they
OnlyFans.
see the goods.
I don't want to say they see the goods. That like you keep that part on. I'm not being here while you're actually topless. You can bugger that off.
Oh, dear me. Yeah, then I won't be an MP for the reform then if I did that.
You get that only Mindstorm YouTube. That's what it is.
Get Emily.
No, I wouldn't mind being here for that.
Yeah. Anyway, how's everybody? On a
How
sensible
you been?
note.
It's been a while.
I know, we missed it last week.
Yeah, that's because. What did we do last week? What did we do last week though?
I don't know, but you didn't get it ready.
I know, because like we decided not to because.
You didn't get it ready. I said round about 6 o'clock is a podcast ready, and you went, "Oh no, blah blah blah." And I went, "Well, by the time you get it all ready, it'd be too late." Or was it 10 to 7? I don't know, but it was late.
I feel like there's another reason why I just didn't continue.
I don't know. I'll have to look in my diary. That is irritating because I can only see half of me, but I'm whole there.
There you go. There you go. Is that better? You reading the chat?
Well, who's talking to me? Let me have a
Good
look.
boy.
Hello, where is he?
Or
Quick me.
Ungi Dungradi in the thing. It says here, right there.
Oh yeah! Ah, there it is.
It says I'm doing good. I'm gonna head into year 11 soon, so gotta do a ton of work. Goddamn.
Oh bless you.
fun was that?
Oh, them days. Not nice. Not nice. I'm trying to do my accountancy exam. I failed. I passed the practical, but the general knowledge I failed. So I've got to do it again. I haven't done anything through the holidays. I've got to get back into it. But yes, we did a market store today, didn't we, in Deepin?
We did,
The
yes.
little duck thing they do.
We had a Deepin duck race, so I took part in on that. It's on my Twitter actually. You can actually, if you go there, you can actually see it. Actually, you know what I haven't done?
And then you see me in the background, and it's the one that you got me with smiling, because the other one I told them to remove because I was like, because I didn't realise, and I must have been thinking, and I must have been thinking of something, And then I didn't realise I was going to be in the background. So I said, right, do another one. I wasn't smiling. Because, oh, no, you see all my chins. If I smile, you don't, you see. I become chinless. Yes, anyway. I, being a bit of a rebellion at my age. Because I don't have to be mumsy anymore. And I'm against all these changes that are coming in because I don't like Big Brother. I don't like being controlled by a different country that we didn't get voted in. And I don't like the other stuff because I do a Cash is King t-shirt. I got
Yes, she makes me put Cash is King
yes,
t-shirt.
I have a Cash t-shirt. If you want to purchase Cash is King, please do. I also do. Got Stamford British Legion, which is to get some money, but that's no good if you're not around this end, I suppose.
Get some money to donate to the British Legion.
Yes, sorry. Has to be me. Yes, and we donate, and we got an ambulance one. Is that on your Twitter site or your webpage?
That's on Mindstorm, yeah.
And if you go on there, and we donate money to the paramedics because obviously they have trauma, so it goes towards a counselling or anything they need. Because I wouldn't like to do it. And then we do a children. What's it called?
The End Child Trafficking t-shirts.
Yes, and they're on the webpage, and we donate £5 towards every t-shirt sold. We donate £5 towards it, which is $6.75 or $6.25. So that goes to that, and I've ordered myself one.
You have indeed.
And, a friend of mine's ordered one, and I thought, right, I'm going to order one now, but I'm going to get it put at the back, not the front. So when at the back, so when I go out and my hair's up, people will see it, and I'm going to wear it proud because I want to support it. So I always do things like that. I collect cans to raise money. I collect bottle lids for the air ambulance. So I always do loads of little things because I'm not financially sound, so I always do little bits what I can do. So anyway, so as you know, I'm rebelling. A couple of weeks ago I was in London against ULIS. I'm against that because even though you might say, well, London's nowhere near me, it's widening out and they're going to use excuses. It's not, it's just another way of taxing people. That's all it's about, is taxing. So, and that's why I'm running for the Reform Party.
Yeah.
I like the Reclaim as well. They're the two I like the most, but hey-oh. The Reclaim hasn't come back to me and Reform did. Right, so yesterday I was in Peterborough and I went to the Great Resist, right? So I went there, and in there, and I didn't realise this because I just said to my friend, it's going, do you want to go? If so, grab me a ticket and I pay you the money back. And as we arrived, we got the little handout. And we opened, Richard Vobes. I like the guy, but my friend, she was, oh my goodness, I'm going to meet Richard Vobes. He's going to be here. And she was ecstatic. I've never seen this woman. It was like me watching Eddie Eagle the other year. I was like, oh my God, Eddie Eagle, that's Eddie. He's so great, because I admire him because he had all the crap and he succeeded in doing what he did. And she was like, Richard Vobes, blah, 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 blah. So yes, so I said, come on then, we'll go and have words with him. And as we went to go and have words with him, he scaboot out, and then we went in the entrance and he wasn't there. And we bumped into a few more of my friends because I met quite a new bunch of friends going against all this transaction. I have to be careful what I say because YouTube takes us down, or this one mutes me. So anyway, we'll listen to a few speeches are going on. We had, and a lot of them were video recordings, pre-recording. Oh my God, this bloke went on. It was like, listen, it's like Duracell batteries. He wouldn't give up. And it's like, and I was looking around and I was going to my mate, sleep. Yes. So I was too busy watching everybody asleep because all this stuff I was hearing from this bloke. I have another friend called Richard who talks to me all about this stuff. He tells me what's going on and this, that and the other and how this doesn't work, and then I do a little bit of research and I go, oh yeah, he's right, and we have lots of fun, don't we, because we do a bit of research. Mine's troublesome research. So then, because we're listening, Richard Vobes, only happens to sit behind me a few seats up. So yeah, I don't know if you know, because I was the one who fought for Katie Hopkins to come in Stamford Town. I've got to kick arse in Stafford yet. Kick their arses. Anyway, so yeah, and I went, Richard. I went, yeah. I said, my friend's dying to meet you after the speech. You won't mind saying hello to her, would you? Because she's a bit, because she's good. Oh, you talk to anybody, I'm not like you, which I do, don't I, really? And after the speech, and he is really, really nice, and he's lovely, and he spoke, and he wanted to speak to Ward. He wanted a photograph with us, but my friend nipped to the toilet because she couldn't hold it anymore. And then when she came back, he was gone, and then the speech, because obviously other people want to interview him and talk to him, and because at the moment he's been banned on YouTube for a couple of weeks. I think he comes back on Tuesday. So I'm quite looking forward to see what he says about the thing he's gone to today. Yeah, yesterday, Saturday. So, and that, so we missed it because I had to leave early. Of course, I was taking another friend out for the evening because she wanted to go somewhere. So I was taking her out. So we kind of left early so I could come home, have something to eat and go out again. And my other friends got a photograph with him, and I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted because I found and I actually got quite excited when I walked through the door. I was like, actually, I met Richard Vobes, and he is really nice and really lovely. He takes his time at it because he did make a clear point. What happens one day, they will remove him off the screen, and suddenly the opposite he's been going against, you know, the lockdowns and all that stuff, suddenly, oh, I'm for it all and I'm this because of AI. And I thought, you know what, he's right there. So if he goes out in the public...
The algorithm.
Yeah, and goes out in the public and meet people and do this. And he did say, actually, quite funny because the mic kept going down, so he says, I'll do a bit of mine in, and that was quite funny. It's quite comical, really. And he made a point, and I thought, yeah, you need to interact with the people because you can't trust, which I always say, don't I? Technology. So,
it's not the technology you don't trust, it's the people who operate the technology.
Yeah. Oh, that's it, isn't it? It is, isn't it? It's people that can get in or all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, look, we flashed off there. I love it for when you're sitting in a place and you're sitting in an old building. You go, how long is this building is? Who used to own it? Blah blah, and you can research all that information. I love it for that, and I loved some of the things it do. But as much as something is really nice, it can also be dangerous in the wrong people's eyes. Because we've got nut jobs, haven't we? We do have nut jobs.
People with their own agendas.
Yes. Anyway, so that's my excitement. So, yes. I did actually. I was talking to him because obviously I own and we're on a group and we're on about our conversations. And I said I knew what was coming when I was in my teens because my mother used to talk to me about it all. Mm-hmm. And I always said to myself, never have children because it'd be in my late 40s when it happens. And I was working out to be like 45 and that. So never have kids because if I did, they'd be this age. I end up with four little rugrats.
Yeah, 4 of us.
4, boy, girl. So I ended up, and I was telling him then, and he went, really, you knew that long ago? And I went, yeah, I knew it was coming. Because I remember my mother used to always tell me.
Typical voice, as he sounds lovely, I bet.
He does.
Yeah.
He was actually really polite, really nice, really interact. He's got such a soft nature about him.
You should get him on.
I will do. I'm going to email him at one point. I don't mind actually asking Kate Hopkins if she fancies doing one with us one day.
Yeah, because the videos he does, are they live at all? Or are they pre-recorded?
I think they're pre-recorded.
So what we could do is if we get him on, then people could ask him questions then.
But, yes.
Live on air.
And that's what we were discussing. We were discussing when we call it awake. Because you got your woke and we call ourselves the awake. And I was telling him how long I've always known. I said, and I do a podcast.
What about the awoken?
Could be.
That could be a nicer sound, a bit more.
Anyway, right, and I was telling him that me and him do a podcast, and his face lit up. But really, I went, yes. I said, and I do it with my son. I said, but he's a little bleeder because you find out he mutes me sometimes, or he kicks me off.
No, that's
because And I'm not allowed to say certain things because obviously the algorithm with YouTube will cut us off, and he doesn't want that yet.
I'm too small for that at the moment.
Yeah, and this is we're not very big at the moment.
If you did that, you'd literally kill my chances to grow.
We could look into going on to Rumble. Oh, I'd have a field day on Rumble.
Yeah.
I would really, really tell you what I think of the world. I would really go to town, but I have to be a good girl.
Yeah.
I do. Do you know?
Because at the moment, you're a droplet in the ocean. You can't make a ripple yet.
No, I know.
You can and really, you want to make waves. And you can't make a wave while you're a droplet.
I did sign a petition yesterday to the King saying that I don't want to be run by the WEF and the WHO.
Okay.
I did sign that for one of them yesterday. Well,
very well.
Yeah.
Can't imagine from the petition.org website.
No, it was in the proper.
Oh.
So, well, you know, I like England. I love England. It's like when I go on holiday abroad, I want to see their culture. I want to see their ways. I want to experience them for 2 weeks or 10 days or a week. I want to experience that. If we all become this one big bubble, it's like...
You're not having the new experience.
Yeah, it's like if you when I went to...
Like if it's around you constantly, it's nothing new, so there's not worth going
when
around.
I first went to France, and I went there, and I thought, it's really nothing different to us. Which we're not, because if you go back in history, you know, we've got the French here and the Germans here and blah, 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 and we're all scattered around the place. It's nothing great in the expert, except for they talk different and they slightly cook different. You go Italy and they say, I'm going to go in America. And we arrived, and the first thing I thought was, this is like just going to Spain. It was, nothing stood out, America! Except for the beasties. But you know what I mean? Otherwise, your roads, yes, are bigger. That's bigger. You got a house here, and then you got a great big space, and you got another house.
Did we land in the right place, or are we in Mexico?
Yeah, exactly. But there's nothing stood out to me in the buildings, the houses that said. I was just driving along on the buses. I'm not driving along. I was sitting in the bus, and I just thought these houses are like European. Then they're nothing different. Really, I mean, we didn't probably go out to eat in restaurants, did we?
I think the difference with our but we're also in like a certain enclosed area. They tried to be dislike England, so you got your 2 plug holes. Again, Europe. The buildings are slightly like Europe. You know, there's nothing that I could have gone into America, in Florida, and gone. If we try a different location in America, it might be different. Because we didn't really expand too far, but at the same time, I mean, the difference with comes the buildings, they are newer than ours. We are ancient. It's like we haven't evolved
but what
from
I'm
Victorian
saying, though,
times.
there's nothing that would shout out America. I suppose Texas would have done years ago with the Western. Ching, 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 the cowboy boots. Ching, ching.
But then then what are your expectations? That they're just waving flags all the time and stuff? Because what difference can humanity really do?
I don't know.
Exactly. So if you don't know...
Do you know what? When in the town council, because I used to be a town council, by the way, I might put my hat in the ring again.
Fun.
I know. And we had a lady from Ukraine, and she was coming in, she goes, oh yes, and we took pictures when we rebuild Ukraine up, we took pictures of the town, and we're going to use some Stanford images. And I was like, I don't really want that. But if I went to Ukraine, I want to see Ukraine. I don't want to see, oh, that's Stanford.
Oh hey, there's Stanford in Ukraine.
Yeah. You know, I liked it when I went Turkey and you experience a bit of Turkey or Greece. Obviously, you will do because their land's older, but...
Go to Ukraine. Wait, are we still home?
Yeah. So, but that's what you do though, isn't it? It's like, I tell you, when I went to Rome, and I loved Rome. Oh, the pizza's delightful. Pasta's like no different from eating from home. But... and I went from I always say YouTube, but it's not YouTube, it's the underground. And you come out the underground station and you go, and you're thinking you've got to walk a few yards, before you hit the Colosseum. But you walk out and it's like bang, the Colosseum is there right in your face. And I won't get the experience the same again, but it was like,
it's your first time seeing it.
Yeah, it was just breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. So yes, that's me watching Richard Vobes yesterday. It's quite funny. I'm looking forward to when he gets back onto YouTube, and I'm going to see if he talks about Peterborough, because I saw watching him with a gentleman called Fairplay. Hello, darling. Fairplay, and he's been interviewing. Even then, he said he got taken down and didn't know until he got. I have to do this because she plucks my trousers otherwise, and I normally have a blanket when she comes on. And look, she's on camera. And he said there, you don't even give anybody notice until he gets emails and goes, have you had another strike? Have you had another strike? So when other people interview me, still then.
Very well.
I did ask him the first time what it was about, but then he was in the middle of telling me, because I've been trying to find out why you had your first strike, but then he's on Rumble, so it would be on Rumble, I suppose, at one stage. Just trying to find everything out, isn't it? Time goes so quick.
Yeah.
It does.
I feel like it's been forever since I saw your cats. Actually, doesn't come to visit that often, does she?
No.
For me, things have just been constant working for the market stalls.
Merchandise.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want one with that t-shirt with that, we've got to put that on, haven't we? Little teddy.
Yeah. Got to do a couple of Stamford bags. I had a couple of orders for the Stamford Town. A couple of bags with the Stamford Town. Merging the Texas Stamford. Yeah, duck event today.
I know, I saw a picture of it loads. I kept an eye on your store, didn't I? When
you did, yeah.
Emily went to go
Took
and check
over a
it
few
out.
times for me.
Check it out.
Have we ever been to the duck race before? I've only ever remembered the raff race that they do.
I've took you to the raff race a couple of times, and your dad took you because I don't really particularly do well in crowds, lots of crowds.
Except you just talk everybody. You talk everybody's ears off.
I do. He wants to know why I sell better than him. They buy something off me to shut me up. You want to shut me up? Get a t-shirt. Put anything you want on the t-shirt. We don't mind.
Anything. Unless it's Mindstorm feet pics, you've got to pay extra for that to go on a t-shirt. That'd be so weird walking around with somebody's feet pictures.
Hey, you could sell them. Well, for the weirdos, even though they won't wear it, they'll have it in the wardrobe, won't they? Wear it as a
you can get it framed for a little extra. Frame it up.
We need a cockerel and with it saying nothing like a good cock to wake you up in the morning. And that's what my sister wants.
I like that. I actually kind of like that one. I think I'll work on that.
And that, yeah, but people can use them as pyjama tops then. My sister had a t-shirt like that. I remember as teens growing up, and it used to be a pyjama top.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a cockerel on it, nothing like a big cock to wake up in the morning.
Fair enough. I can't really think of much else has been going on.
I was tired. We nipped to the pub afterwards. Actually, I had a quick
get
bite.
A nice cold drink.
My
car. We mentioned that my car broke recently.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I think we did a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, broke my car coming off a curb.
That's why we can do a podcast.
Yeah, broke my car coming off a curb. Suspension broke, and I went back up this week to try and get it fixed. We made like barely any progress, so I got to go back at some point. It's so frustrating being carless.
I've got to get back to doing my Auntie Ange. So if anybody's got any issues, any problems, link into me, come into your mag with me. I was thinking of talking about more what children go through, teenagers.
Go off.
You
do that again, I'll bite.
We had a cat, right, and when you see one, put a finger in it. I do it with babies, the way babies yawn, I just go, and then babies go.
Be lucky I don't bite you.
It's funny when you do it to Spooks. He passed away. I had a text the other day telling me one of my cats, a lady kidnapped my cat. She nicked me cat, and then she told me a couple of weeks ago it passed away.
Sad times.
I know.
Yeah, so it's been mostly the same for me, just working non-stop.
Yep.
I try and get back into media and content soon. Just got to build the business a bit more.
Got to get back into a routine again, isn't it, as well? We've not been in the routine since you swapped rooms round.
Oh God, yeah. Everything's been a little over the
And
place.
I've had a little hassle off everybody and everybody.
And I did have to get a part-time job, didn't I? So I didn't have to deal with that.
I know. Life is actually pretty crap, isn't it? Let's face it.
It's been cruel.
Life is crap. The government, whatever they're doing, screwing us over even more, which is annoying.
Nothing new.
Yeah.
Which on a positive note, things have been doing pretty steady for the markets, haven't they?
Merchandise stuff.
They've been improving, so
I know, I love you too.
keep it going. And then one day I can pay someone else to run the stalls for me, and I'll be here working on media.
Yep.
So yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there because we've
Wrap
got
up.
dinner in just a moment. So, yeah. Hungry. I'm tired as well.
A long day.
Yeah, and then I
in
got
this gorgeous weather.
Oh, it's so hot though.
It was lovely. I got this on. I'm like, oh my god, please don't have a menopause meltdown. I'll be like the witch from Wizard of Oz. I'm melting.
And then I got a long day tomorrow, haven't I? Ugh.
Yeah. And
Right.
we'll see you all next week.
Yeah.
I've got to make sure
maybe.
he's up or some decking him.
Maybe next week.
I
No,
like...
not next week.
Why?
We're going to Insomnia. We're going to Insomnia next week.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is it Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Well, can't we do a live link in some places?
We could do. Maybe we'll try and get a live done in
live
there.
link
Yeah, could do.
and see
Yeah,
how it
come.
goes.
If anyone's going Insomnia, you should go. Come say hello. Auntie Ange will be there because I'm dragging her out.
Oh, we'll have to wear our t-shirts.
Hmm?
Our podcast t-shirts.
Oh, yeah, could do.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
had a hiccup then.
Somebody won them in a prize, didn't they? Tickets for us to go.
Yes. Free entry, boys.
Yep. Anyway.
Yes, we'll see you, mate. Well, wish I could go.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, it's in Birmingham. So,
Yep.
well, yeah, we'll see you. Well, if anyone goes to Insomnia, we'll definitely see you next week. Maybe, definitely. And we'll try and do a live. So, I'll do it through the phone.
Yep. Why not?
Yeah. Depends which phone I
Anyway,
do.
have a lovely week.
Yes.
The weather's going to be fab this week. And
Yeah,
off we go.
so I'll try and do some stuff with Emily as well this week. Invite her out some stuff. Yeah. Bye! Subscribe as well, by the way. Give us a like. Bye!
Saying that it feels right.